Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to Size Leg RC. Haven't done this for a while. I'm Si, and this, well, that's the leg. So let's just put that back on and crack on. So today we have got a micro RC. Now, I've watched a lot of videos over the last few months with regards to micro RC cars and little tiny RC cars and things like that on various different channels. Now, I've always fancied one. I've thought, you know, that could be fun, that could be entertaining. Let's just get one. But what I thought I would do something slightly different, because the ones that I've been watching, sort of, how do I put it? They like 40, 50, 60, 70 pound and sometimes even upwards. So what I thought I would find a micro RC car that your son or daughter or niece or nephew or little brother or whatever could afford with their pocket money, or in fact saving up a little bit of maybe a paper round, if they have a paper round, or a milk round like I used to have when I was a kid. That's what I've got, and I'll show you what I've got. It's this. Let me show you that. Look at it. Absolute biblical. So it's called a Micro Warrior. It is 1/32th scale. 1/32 scale. It says digital full scale throttle on the box. It comes in different, obviously, different guises. So you've got that one. I've actually got this one here. You've got what I think looks sort of like a Cybertruck, and then you've got a bluey coloured trucky thing. So on the box, let me just read this out to you. It says runtime on the battery is 15 minutes. Apparently, it's got a teeny tiny little LiPo with it. It says strong motor. 1/32 scale, LiPo battery, and it has an LED light. Speeds over 20 kilometers. Let's have a little look at it and see what we've got. So what you get in the packet is, what you get in the box, little screwdriver and a charger, which is just a USB charger. You also get some cones and some look like barrels, and they look like little stickers to put around the barrel. Cool little transmitter, low and high speed, light, and an on and off switch. Oh, that's definitely not proportional. That's either on or off, I think. What did that say on the box? What did it say? It said something about the throttle. Digital full-scale throttle. Let's have a little look. So there is a LiPo in there. Let me just show you, and I'll take a quick look at it and see what we've got. So what we have got here is a very tiny little LiPo with a tiny little connection on it. And it says 3.7 volts, 100 milliamp. They reckon you get 15 minutes out of that. So let's we'll get it in and we'll have a try in a few minutes. But first of all, we'll just have a little look at the truck. So that's where the battery goes in. It's a pretty tight fit. Not gonna lie. I'll try and get it in. Which way around? She's in. Right, so what you've got is it's like I don't know how to describe it. What is it? It's the smallest X-Max replica you've ever seen. I don't know. I'm not sure how to describe it. It's just a tiny buggy. So yeah, suspension. I mean, it's got suspension on the back. You can call it suspension. There's absolutely nothing on the front. The front is completely fixed. You can see on the bottom there, it's got your steering trim. Properly old school toy grade steering trim. The tyres are rock hard and are actually just fixed to the wheel by the look of it. The wheel doesn't look like it comes off. It's got this kind of pressed end on there, and there is, you can't zoom on that very well, there is no wheel, nut, hub or anything. So your back suspension, I don't know if you can see that there, it's like the whole, it's sort of attached here. It looks like it's on like a little hinge pin or something, and just the whole thing goes, there's not much there. See if I can give you a side view of that suspension. That's your lot. That is all you're getting. That is all you're getting. The body comes off, although I don't know why you need to take it off. There's two little screws here, and that looks like it's just like a clip that you would just, I think when you take the screws off, you just sort of adjust the body. But like I say, I don't know why you would want to, because it's all sealed in there by the looks of it. So hang on, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Come on. Let's put him here. Right. Power on. Turn the car on, little switch on the bottom. What we got? Yes, not proportional steering at all. But when I tell you the price of this, you'll understand why. Let's have a look at the steering. I'm just going to pull the trigger a tiny bit. I'll tell you what, it's got proportional, not steering, sorry, proportional throttle. That's pretty cool. I'm impressed with that. Steering is genuinely awful. And it's got 2 speed modes. So, I don't know if I can, so this would be, just to give you an idea, that is as it comes out the box. Let's press the speed button on here. It's quite a difference, isn't it? It's quite a difference. That is. Let's just see if I'm gonna wreck something here. Oh, yeah, we crashed into the camera stand. Hang on, I've got an idea. Can we wheelie it? Oh, god damn it. No, it's just crashed into everything. Yeah, it's also, you can't really see. It's lit up. It's got an LED somewhere under there. So I imagine it looks pretty cool in the dark. You can sort of see the LED coming through here. Now, what I have just noticed is I dropped the car just there, and I found a screw on my bench. I'm quite concerned as to where that's come from, to be honest. There's no obvious place where that has come from. And it's definitely off this rig, because it's just an awful tiny little screw that looks exactly like all the awful tiny little screws that are in this. Right, there's no obvious place where that's come from. So what we'll do is we'll just put that there on that magnet for now. Is it an indoor toy? Can you go outdoors with it? I mean, I would probably say it's more of an indoor toy, definitely for the kids and the childish fathers out there that like racing the kids and messing about. My living room and whatnot isn't really big enough to rattle this about. So do you know what? Sod it. It's going to go outside in the rain. Right, guys. Let's. Oh. Now, I can't really reach this steering very well one-handed. Oh, flighty. It's a flighty little thing. Oh, man down. Hang on. Flipping back over. Right. Shut my gate so Mavi dog doesn't follow me. Oh! What on earth? You see, it's got obviously no suspension hard at all. Speed test. Flat out. Oh, it just likes going that way. I mustn't have the trim set up. Are we in full power here? Yeah, we were on full. That was full power, guys. This is now in slow mode. So this is child mode, shall we say? I'll switch it back into beast mode. Oh! Oh, it's crashed into my foot. Oh, heck. What the hell? Get back. Now, come on. Play the game. Pretty bouncy on this, on this really rough road, shall we call it. There we go. I'm steering it with two hands now. I mean, it's bouncy on this road. It's 100% an indoor car, really, or a really, really smooth sort of tarmac. Oh, man down. Head up, cheeky. Let me get out of the way. Really? Flat out. Oh. Oh. Right, here we go. Speed test. Ready, guys? This is going to be the fastest speed test you've ever seen in your life. It's still a straight line. Oh, dear me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang on, can we wheelie it? That's the question. Can we do a reverse wheelie? No, we can't. You are? Just testing this one for a video. Oh, it wheelies, folks, it wheelies. Just doesn't handle very well. It's raining like heavier now, so I'm gonna go in, guys. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go in, back in the shed. I'll be with you in a sec. So, what are we thinking, guys? What do we think? What do we think of the Micro Warrior? Now, this cost in the UK. This is what it cost me. It was £11.70. That is £11.70. Now, yes, you can argue you get what you pay for. You know, it's flimsy. It's not very well built, is it? Let's be honest. But do you know what? With the little lipo in it, even though I was outside there and we were on a bit wet tarmac and it was very bumpy and it handled like an absolute drunken warthog, I think on a nice flat surface indoors, you know, a couple of years, you know, you and your friend, or, you know, maybe your kids, if you like, if you've got kids, or again, like I said earlier, nieces, nephews, younger generation, or the older, slightly bald, bearded, immature generation, I think it'd be great fun. I actually think it would be great fun, especially with you know, if you've got your little cones that come with it, and I think set these up in your living room or on your hardwood floor or your tiled floor, something like that. I think you could have a bit of a laugh. You know, even if it was just 30 minutes worth of a laugh, couple of batteries in them. Didn't take long to charge neither. I charged it up. It on that USB charger, I think it was like 20 minutes and it was charged, which I thought was pretty good, to be fair. 20 minutes and then you can have 10 minutes of fun. It didn't run out there. The battery hasn't run out. It was still going. It was just the rain was starting to come down. I just want to give you a little comparison now, sort of like a not a price guide, but just sort of a what you can get for your money kind of crack. So just bear with me and I shall show you and spin the camera around and see what we've got. So I've just put 3 examples of cheap RC cars, what I would say is very cheap RC cars. The WPL C24-1. Now this thing is proportional steering, proportional throttle. They're decently built. They are decently built. Now, the last I checked with those, you could pick them up for like £55. That's 55 of the Queen's English pounds. It didn't come with those wheels. They were something like £6 with the tyres on eBay. So it came with the standard wheels and tyres on, but I got them for £6, 6 or £8 on eBay. So that's that. That was like £55. Boom, out the way. This one, this was a Christmas gift off the Sizeleg RC parental units, and this was, I believe, this was 40, possibly £45 off a very well-known site that happens to tie its name to a massive rainforest. But yeah, this is a world apart from this, because this hasn't got proportional steering and it hasn't got proportional throttle, but it looks cool. You know what I mean? It does look really, really good, in my opinion. So that's like £45. And then obviously you've got the little fella that we've just tested today, the little Micro Warrior, which was £11.70. Obviously totally different grades: basher, drift car, trail truck. But it's just what these to me are cheap RCs. That's not a cheap RC to me. That's not a cheap RC. That wasn't a cheap RC. Those aren't cheap RCs. That's not. That's relatively cheap for what it is. But I just think you don't have to spend a fortune, is what I'm saying, guys. You do not have to spend an absolute mint to have fun. You've just seen that outside and you will have heard me giggling like a little girl and having a laugh and watching it flip over and just drive stupidly. There's a video coming on that soon, guys, so please stay tuned, keep watching, because I am going to drive that. I am going to find the smoothest tarmacked car park ever. And again, I'm probably going to take this to Wales. I am off to Wales in the big old full-size Land Rover in February. So I'm probably going to take this because, again, this is pretty much all I do with this now. I take it down to Wales when I go green laning, and it never gets cleaned. It literally gets chucked in the back of the Land Rover. It gets took out on a couple of the daft trails. I make a little video. It gets chucked in the back of the Land Rover, brought home and put on the shelf. I don't think it's been cleaned since it was last at Wales. And it's not that bad, really. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that. And obviously, again, like I've said in previous videos, there is a video coming on that. And there's going to be a video coming on that. And just... Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Stay tuned. There is more coming. And yeah, thank you so much. All the best.